Let's look at affordability and suitability of investing in real estate. So first of all, you want to know your financial situation. This is very useful for conversations with your mortgage broker when applying for finance. You need to know your personal assets and liabilities, your financial goals, any HEX debts you may have, any issues on your credit report, any loan guarantees that you may have given out to other people, family or friends or anyone trying to get into the market. And you need to be honest with yourself and your broker. And you need to know your borrowing limitations. You need to know your own risk profile, your own borrowing capacity, which loan to value ratios you are comfortable with, and what you already have as a loan to value ratio. And you need to be sure of your own job security as well. You want to know where you are investing as well. LVR restrictions for postcodes do vary. Tiny one-bedders or studios can be difficult to finance. And you want to diversify as well. Investing away from your home, your employer, or a town of the same industry is very important. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. And you want to invest for tomorrow, not today. You don't need to live there. Whoever is renting the property lives there. That's all that matters. And you need to know your comfort level. What are you comfortable with regards to repayments, upfront costs, stress exposure? Are you comfortable with assets that will move in price? Are you comfortable with the tax benefits you're receiving and the negative gearing levels that you're entering into? Would you prefer positive gearing? And you want to buy a property that is affordable for you. You want to make sure you have a finance structure that allows you to breathe and has some flexibility. You want to buy an affordable location to minimize risk. Neutrally or positively geared properties are often less risky as they provide an income buffer. Negative gearing is risky. It's best left to high income earners who can maximize the tax benefits and who can more easily afford the ongoing costs of holding negatively geared properties. And remember, you're buying an investment, not a home to live in, so leave emotion at the door and just look at the numbers. You want to buy a property that is affordable for the market. The top end of the market is highly volatile. Very few buyers or tenants can afford the higher end of the market. The lower end of the market is much more stable. That's because most buyers and tenants can afford the lower end of the market. If they ever become financially stressed, they can still afford the lower end of the market. And why is this important? When an economic shock hits, and it's always a when, there will be very few buyers or renters in the luxury market. You may end up holding an expensive asset that is quickly falling in value and has no tenant to support repayments. Affordable property will always have a large market for both buyers and renters. An affordable property provides stable, steady income with great growth potential. In other words, it's a great investment, and it's more suitable for most investors. You can see on the right, there is a pyramid which shows the amount of people who can afford property below the median price and the amount of people who can afford above the median price. The further above the median price you go, the much fewer people can afford those properties, and you'll see that their volatility of those property values will be quite high. And the volatility at the lower end of the market will be quite stable, relatively speaking. Investing in real estate is suitable for investors who have a long-term investment timeframe, who want to lower their tax bill, who want inflation-linked returns or inflation protection, and are okay with price fluctuations and volatility. And it's suitable for people who are prepared for periods of vacancy. It's always good to have a bit of a cash buffer there.